everyone, so today I'm going to be teaching you how to make the dragon scale bracelet on the rainbow loom. This design was originally designed by Cheryl Maybury, and you guys can go check out her video on her channel, but I'm just going to show you a remake of her video, and because I really believe it's a really good design. And also you guys can check out my other design called the tight dragon scale on the rainbow loom, which I did invent. It's much tighter than this bracelet, and it looks like this one here. So this is the 4-pin one, so you guys can go check it out on my channel. But today I'm going to be showing you how to make a 4-pin dragon scale. This one was a 6-pin, but I decided that I'm going to do a 4-pin today. So let's get started. Today's supplies to make the rainbow loom dragon scale bracelet, and these are just hibiscus flowers in case you guys were wondering, and some rubber bands. And for today's project, all of these supplies were actually purchased from the Rainbow Loom web store, an online store connecting to the Rainbow Loom web store. Some jelly yellow, some jelly turquoise, some jelly purple, and finally some jelly blue. To get this pattern here where there's always white and then it's blue alternating, I actually alternated the colours between the steps. However, today I'm going to be doing a one line for each. So let's get started. Basically, I'm just going to be choosing 4 pegs. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 pegs here. And what you want to do first is you want to just remove the base from the side. So I'm just going to get rid of this big base here. So I just took it out with my base remover here. And what I'm just going to do is I'm going to take the other side of this small one out. So I'm just going to be placing it like this. So my bracelet basically has room to come out from these 4 pegs. So I've chosen my 4 pegs here, where the space is. However, if you're doing 6 pegs, you are just going to choose 6 pegs. And this was actually a 6 pegs bracelet. However, I'm just going to make it smaller and do a 4 peg. So I'm going to start by starting to place my first rubber band. So I'm just going to place it in a figure 8. And you want to do that again on the right side. And you want to make sure that you're leaving a gap in between, and once you've done that, you just want to place one more rubber band over the top. Now, this is a variation of what I did with here. If you want the pattern to look like this, you are going to put a different color band in the middle. If you check out SoCraftastic's channel, and if you see her 12-pin rainbow dragon cuff bracelet, it has actually got each row of its own color. That is what I'm going to do today, so you can do different colors for me if you want to. And what I also forgot to tell you is you will also need a couple of C-clips, maybe 1 or 2, depends on how many you feel like. So now I'm just going to twist it again, and so basically I'm just going to be grabbing the bottom one and just bringing it over the top, and you just basically want to do that for all of them. And you guys might be able to see, but this one got kind of untwisted. This is still untwisted, however, this is untwisted. I have to twist it again, because if I don't, it's not going to work. So I just twisted it again, I hope. So I twisted it, and I'm pretty sure that I just twisted it, but if I didn't, I'm just going to be safe and twist it again. So yes, that's what it should look like now, even on both sides and twisted. Now you're going to push it down, and I'm just going to do one more row. So now what you want to think is, I'm just going to be doing it on the outside. So you just don't want to twist it, you want to do it normally. So what I'm going to be doing is, I'm going to have configurations, so I'm just be grabbing the bottom one and just bringing it over the top for all the ones that has 2 rubber bands on it. So this is basically what I'm going to do. And unlike the other ones, unlike the fishtail, you're just going to take it from the outside. So now I'm just going to do the center one more time, and the reason why I know that it's going to be the center is because these 2 are separate from each other. There's a big hole. So to join them together, I'm going to have to put the center on. So I'm just going to be doing this. So now I know that I do 2 rounds of each color. Push it down, and now I'm going to switch to my purple. So I'm just going to do it on the outside, and we're going to be grabbing the bottom, bringing it over the top, and now we're going to be doing the center. So take it from the outside again, bring it over the top, and oopsie, keep it on, bring from the outside, bring it over the top. Now I'm actually gonna move because my battery is running low. So okay, I moved and we'll just go forward a bit. So now I'm just gonna repeat that step again because I want it to be 2 layers. So again, I'm just gonna be placing it on the outside. So you don't want to twist it, and you just want to grab the bottom ones, and you only make sure that you're only grabbing the bottom ones which have 2 layers on them, because if they don't, it's gonna look really weird. So now we're just going to be placing one in the middle to keep it together, and that is just gonna look like this. So again, I'm coming from the outside and just bringing it over the top. So now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be switching to my Jelly Ocean Blue, which is the one here. So now I'm just going to be swapping. So again, because these are connected here, I'm just going to be doing it on the outside. And now I'm going to be grabbing from the bottom ones and make sure they all have 2 on them. Oopsie. And you want to just keep doing it. So now you just want to do one in the middle now. And you want to bring it over the top. Now we're going to repeat that process one more time. And then the next one there. And you just basically want to grab this over. So I'll show you one more time in another colour. Oopsie, it just fell off. And I'm lucky that I didn't let go of it then, or else the whole thing would have fallen apart. And seriously, the closure of the dragon scale is really tedious, because if you actually let it go, then you are practically dead, because you just have to take it all off. So now you just want to let it go through the bottom. And so now you're just gonna place one in the middle, like you should have done before. And seriously, this, once you get into the actual gist of it, you get really confused of like which is meant to be next. And so I remember that I need to do this one more time, I think. Actually, looking back at my video footage, maybe not. So it's time to switch over to my neon green. And seriously, if you don't have video footage, which I am lucky to have, it's actually going to get really confusing. So you just want to just push it through, and when it gets through here, you just want to pull it here. So this is the last time I'll be showing you. So again, you just want to quickly put it, so because next I'm going to fast forward, and you just want to grab the bottom ones and just grab it from the outside and bring it over the top. Like so. And then now you want to just put it in the middle. So again, remember, don't forget that this is only the first time you're doing it. And now you're going to do it again by putting it on both sides, don't forget. Oops. And one more in the center. And be careful not to let it fall out. Okay, so it's the same step repeating. So basically, I'm just going to fast forward from here. And you guys will want to pause this, because when I get to the end, I am at the end, so I won't stop for you. So you guys can pause here now. This is what my dragon scale is looking like, and I really like the look of it. I'll see you guys there soon. Now I'm practically finished, and so it will fit my wrist, because this is meant to be stretched out a tiny bit like that. So now I'm going to teach you guys how to end it. If you are doing a 5 or 6 pin, or even a 10 pin or a 12 pin, that's even possible. Even a 13 pin is probably possible, or even as long as you want, because you can always line up your pegs. You are just going to be repeating the same steps. So just basically, for if you're doing a 4 pin, you just want to grab the outside ones, and you want to do this for all the ones and bring it to the center. And you're basically doing this for all the ones, just getting the outside ones, and then you just want to bring the middle ones in for the rest. And now we're going to be attached, just bringing the bottom over the top. Like so. And you can either make it 2 C-clips or 1 C-clip. I'm going to be making it 1 C-clip, but if you have a 5 pin or 6 pin dragon scale, I recommend you use either 2 or 3 C-clips. So now that is what it looks like, and then I'm going to scrabble around for a C-clip. So I've got one, oopsie, and then it falls through. Then I'm just going to put it on. And it might take you some time since you want to make sure that you get it on correctly. Ta-da, now I've got it on. Take it off. Make sure that it doesn't come off, because if it does, then your whole bracelet will come apart. So yeah. So now you're going to just be clipping the other part, and this is what I meant by the thing. So just want to grab you will find 4 end caps here. So you will have to kind of search out for the 8s. So once you've found them, this is what they should look like, and you can put them back on the loom. And where did the other one go? So if you want to make it to 1 C-clip again, you're just going to put it back on the loom. And again, you just want to grab the bottom ones over the top ones. Do the same to both. And transfer it onto 1 pin. And attach the from the other side. You want to find it and make sure that it's secure. And put it on. That is your dragon scale design on 4 pins. Of course, it fits perfectly and snugly. Thank you guys all so much for watching. If you have time, please do check out my hibiscus flower bracelet. These flowers are seriously adorable. They are actually really small. They're about, if you were doing a hexafish, they're about the size of 5 pins on your loom. So if you count, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you count, just like you're doing the hexafish. So if you're doing a hexafish, you will use these 6 pins, and this is about the size of those. So as you can see, that is pretty small. I also have 2 cuties. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope your dragon scale turned out just as well as mine did. And please subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and if you didn't, just please leave some comments down below for some suggestions. And I know if you've watched my flat bridge bracelet, I have been trying to make a remake of that video, as that one was a really bad one. Rewatching it right now, so I'll be trying to do a remake of it, and I understand why there are 7 downs. So yes, I'll be making a remake of that video soon if you guys want to make it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you all so much for watching. See you next time.